Now, Big Meech, you've never seen 50 say nothing positive.
G-Unit Film Studio out there in Louisiana where that cheapest land at. You thought you was going to be able to do it. You thought you was going to be able to get them loans, and it ain't. What's wrong? What's taking so long?
Big Meech has finally spoken, and what he said has turned the industry upside down. For years, Big Meech Demetrius Flannery Sr. has been a name spoken in hushed tones. A legend, a myth, a man who built one of the most powerful drug empires in American history, the Black Mafia family. But while Meech sat behind bars, serving a 30-year sentence.
50, who own your masters? Who own your masters? I buy your masters. You better shut up.
Someone else took the reins of his story. Someone with power and entertainment courtesing quintessent. Jackson Dodd was 50 who brought Meech's story to the screen. He gave the BMF legacy a new life on Stars, on social media, and in the minds of a whole new generation. He cast Lil Meech's own son as the lead, portraying his father in gritty, glamorous detail. The show blew up, fans ate it up. It wasn't just TV, it was history reimagined, but now the cracks are showing.
Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a hoe, nigga. Put your back against the wall and just slide down. You already know, car show going down June 7th. Get online right now, get your tickets right now. But for the hustlers, I want y'all niggas to understand you gotta stop making business personal.
Out of nowhere, Rick Ross, longtime rival of 50, set the picture. At first, it looked like typical rap beef, jabs about music, money, and egos. But this time, it got personal. Ross mocked 50's finances, claiming he couldn't get a loan approved. He went further, threatening to buy 50's masters and own the very catalog that built 50's legacy. But this wasn't just about 50 anymore. Ross revealed he had been in talks with Big Meech himself, and that Meech supported him over 50. That was the shot heard round the internet. Big Meech allegedly referred to 50 Cent as an internet gangster, a man more concerned with memes and Instagram posts than real loyalty.
1,000 just for this Cuban. This Cuban is like 1,100 grams. It's chunky, real big. I really can't have this on for longer than 3-4 hours. My neck started hurting. The lock said Eliante on it. You know, say his name, his signature. They got the 3 big boogers on each side. So ain't no regular Cuban, you know. You might find a regular Cuban for 50 or for 100 maybe, but you know, it's 200 just for a kilo.
What's the pendant cost?
3, just for a pendant. This some shit like, you gotta give it my daddy, like when he come home, like I keep this forever, like.
For 50, that was betrayal at the highest level. This wasn't just a story anymore. This was personal. This was war. Behind the scenes, things were spiraling. Lil Meech messaged 50 Cent privately, trying to calm things down. He wrote, Ross only gave my pops a little bread. We're still with you. But instead of keeping it private, 50 posted the DM publicly putting Lil Meech in the crosshairs. And then came Tony Yayo, loyal to 50 since day one. Yayo took things further. He accused Lil Meech of using 50's money to flex on the gram by watches, Lamborghinis, and iced-out chains, while turning his back on the man who made him famous. That post lit the internet on fire. Was Lil Meech just another industry kid biting the hand that fed him? But this goes deeper than clout.
Danny Collins, she's privileged to what's called the affidavit in support of the wiretap.
Okay.
It's like 3 affidavits. In those affidavits, it tells Meech's full role. Now, I wasn't allowed to have them because they played this, I'm this kingpin and I'm this killer and they life in jeopardy.
Right.
And danger.
Right.
That's why they was able to close the courtroom. We'd have been out at Meech. But they played a cold game. I give it to them, huh? They was playing chess and we was playing checkers.
Okay.
She used the threat of her life and that I was gonna have some hitmen in the federal courtroom to kill her. And they closed the courtroom to me and my shit standing room only. I'm that dude in that city, homie.
Right.
I'm that dude in that city.
Right.
So that's why they ain't been came out. But the affidavits in support of the wiretap, she has them.
So okay, so she can get them for sure.
If she got them.
Okay.
She got them. The only person they barred from having the document was me.
Okay. Okay, so you the only one that don't got the information.
Right.
Gotcha.
Everybody else, it's called discovery. Everybody else got the packet.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna address this because I'm not trying to let nobody treat me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Just before the time, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends, family. Come out to the Amaranth Arena, February 13th.
There's a woman named Tammy Cat once. She's not a rapper, she's not a TV star, but she holds one of the most powerful assets in this whole drama, the legal rights to the BMF story. And she's not on Rick Ross's team. She's with 50. In fact, she's been working with him on a brand new BMF documentary, one that promises to reveal the full, unfiltered truth. We're talking wiretaps, court documents, unreleased audio, the kind of receipts that don't just tell a story, they rewrite history. What's on those tapes? Insiders claim it includes names, real names of people who cooperated with law enforcement. People who made deals, people who flipped, but those tapes go public. The internet won't just be watching a documentary, they'll be witnessing the unraveling of a legend.
Do a BMF film because you've been entertained by a lackluster, small budget series. Now it's time to do a big budget film. Which director? Shout out to my homie F. Gary Gray, Antoine Foucault, what's up? Tarantino. It's a lot of legends. This is gonna be big, I can feel it. I'm just talking.
Meanwhile, Rick Ross is ramping up. He says he's developing his own BMF movie, a version of the story told from his angle.
Got me before I even knew I could even act. I sat by him, and the next day he called me, 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, damn, 50 calling me. So I answer the phone, he like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad.
He looked like his daddy, like spending his hair down like his daddy. The same thing, like it was like, yo, got him from Atlanta to California and was able to get him with the coaches. And I believe you.
Don't be walking around with this shit by yourself.
I'm walking around with you. I'm only walking around with you with that motherfucker on. If I ain't with you, I don't want it.
This shit come with a drink, man. This shit come with a drink. Come with the drink, though. Still, this shit come with the drink.
Yeah. Think about it, though, Fire. How I feel.
This shit feel good. Wait, get the straw.
With Meech's blessing, and if that movie drops first, it could dominate the narrative before 50 even gets a chance to respond. So now we have two versions of the truth on a collision course. The one backed by 50 Cent, receipts in hand, and the one backed by Big Meech and Rick Ross raw.
Boy, I see you struggling making that G-Unit film studio out there in Louisiana where that cheapest land at. You thought you was gonna be able to do it. You thought you was gonna be able to get them loans, and it ain't. What's wrong? What's taking so long? I know you want to make your mama one of them walking stars thing. Put down there. How your mama live. Nigga, make her own walking star. Let me get one of them Bel Air bottles to hold up on these. Man, you heard what I just said? Them niggas skin bad, man. You see that auntie murder? They never killed nothing. But that nigga need a facial so bad. When I be seeing them black heads on them niggas, damn. Them niggas doing bad. And 50, stop. You left your last hole because of something they said had to do with me. Don't leave Tony Ayo that. Come on, don't leave Louisiana. Don't quit like that because you showed the picture of how you wanted it to look. We call it renderings. You had the renderings, then you try to go get them loans and ain't nobody loan you that money. You ain't even built the GU in the studio yet. That might be why when I stood next to Meech, your knees buckled. Your knees buckled. Put your back against the wall. Po nigga, you po hustler.
Alternative retelling that might reshape how we remember one of the biggest street empires of all time. The question is, who controls the story? Who controls the legacy? And when the dust settles, will the truth even matter? This isn't just hip-hop beef. This is a battle for control of history. This is the war for the BMF legacy, and it's just getting started.
50, who own your masters? Who own your masters? I buy your masters. You better shut up. I will buy your masters.